Hell yeah.
All right, it's Friday night. It's time to party, bitches. It's the after show, man. And we got the usual suspects. Well, we don't have we have the scabs. We have the non-scabs here tonight. We got the forgotten co-host who's never forgotten. And we got the Mooger Fooger. What's up, guys?
Going good, man. How you guys doing this week?
You're
Hanging in
laying
there?
down in a video, Travis. You're gonna get shit on that.
Oh, fuck them assholes, man.
Just
No,
saying.
that's lame. That's lame.
Yeah. Sit up
Who
at
the
attention when I'm talking to you,
who
bitch.
the commenters?
I know.
I'm not saying a word. No.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be lame.
All right,
No, you're not
Jerry.
lame. I said that was a lame
Yeah,
comment.
it was a late
Oh
comment.
yeah.
You know, sometimes you got a
Yeah.
bad back. You got to lay down. At least you're there
Hey, you
doing
know
the
what?
show.
Exactly, man.
If you get a hate comment, that means you made it.
No,
Oh yeah, I got a few
Yeah,
lately.
Mark gets them regularly, unfortunately.
yeah.
Yeah, I was told that I'm ignorant because I don't because I
You're
said
ignorant.
Todd
Why
Latore
you being
is
so
I said
ignorant?
Todd
No.
Latore.
Let's rephrase that, Mark. Todd Latore and
I mean, everybody has
Latore.
Well, he
sunglasses,
spelled it
man.
wrong too. He called me ignorant,
That's
but
what I'm. That's
he didn't know
yeah.
how to spell his name. He didn't.
Yeah.
I need to get fucking sunglasses, man, so I can just be one of y'all.
You know, you know, like Chris Sanzek said, he didn't get the memo in the Corey Hart fan club.
All you need is some cheap sunglasses. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bum.
No, we wear sunglasses at night. You know, that's what we
I
do.
love sunglasses. Oh yeah, I gotta get myself a pair.
Yeah.
Like you know
They
what,
wear the
Hey,
Jeff?
sunglasses at night so they cannot see.
I
Yeah,
love the
man.
first Corey Hart albums, Sunglasses at Night and
I
Boy in the
I
Box.
I
I
do wear
don't.
I do wear sunglasses at night when it's rainy, man, because sometimes the lights reflecting off the road kind of blinds me a little
When
bit.
the lights
Woo!
go down and the
In the
reflector,
city.
the reflector.
Anyway, Mooger, man, how did you get through this fucking storm, dude? You all right?
We got way worse storms Wednesday morning, and it was like they never even predicted that shit. And I'm like sitting there working, hoping I didn't lose power. And then Wednesday night, where they were like predicting hellfire, I got a bunch of lightning, some rumbles of thunder, periods of heavy rain, a little bit of wind. Super cool. We got out of it. We were okay, but there are other parts of my city that did flood, unfortunately. But yeah, we're
Yeah, we
okay.
got wind, but we didn't get a single drop of fucking rain. It went just north of us, the whole front. I think they must have stalled like a few miles north of us because it just all went northwest of us. We got a lot of wind, but not a single drop of rain.
Well,
It
I
was
know
unreal.
Yeah.
Nashville was underwater.
Yeah, Nashville was, yes.
Aaron Camaro showed some videos of his waterfall.
Yeah, that was great. Not.
I hope Rocket Pod's good for you. Hey, you motherfuckers are going to Rocket Pod next week. I'm gonna still do I'm not gonna do the after show. I'll be at a Dodger game for the Freddie Freeman bobblehead night. But
Nice.
but Saturday I could do one with you. The scabs could come on Saturday.
I'll be gone. I'll be gone. I'll be at Rockin' Pod too.
Oh
You're
yeah,
not the
you'll be out.
scab.
I'll take a scab then, Tim. What are you doing next Saturday? But I'm just saying, motherfuckers. I want fucking some. Hey, this is Tuck Smith. You're listening to the Freeform Rock
Hey, you want some
Podcast.
bumpers? You want some
I want some bumpers, bitch.
Hi,
Our
this is
bumpers are
Erie
getting
Vaughn from
stale.
Dan. This is Erie Vaughn from Danzig, and you're listening to the Rock
I
Show.
hate Danzig, but I'll take that for the fans. I'll take that.
Hey, I met Eric 4 Rockin' Pods ago, I think. Bought some picture. He was like doing photography, and so I bought some pictures off him. We talked. He's a super cool dude. Signed
Danzig
some of my stuff.
rules, man.
Hey, get the dream team together. Fucking Aaron Camaro and fucking Chris Senzak and have them do a bumper together. And make sure and say the forgotten co-host name this time.
Yeah.
Mark on Taylor, the Mooger Fooger,
So
Good.
and
you could have taken that wave
Correcting
file.
everything, and he's not going to Rockin' Pod.
the unknown comic.
Danzig is music for
And
men.
he's already bitching about you guys going to Rockin'
No,
Pod
I'm
and
not
not
bitching
doing
about it.
something.
I told him to get a fucking table and send me some interviews.
Isn't
I
that a
don't
kick
want to
in
Well,
be
the
on
head?
there.
I still don't know if 100% going, but we'll know on
You
Monday. So,
motherfuckers, go fucking throw out some
Well,
flyers for
Jerry,
us.
hopefully one of those days we can hang out.
I'm gonna
yeah,
make
I
some
mean,
copies of what you sent me, Jerry. some of that ticket. That was a really cool ticket.
Yeah.
And
Did you
I'm
get that
gonna,
yours yet, Mark?
Yeah, I got mine. I'm sorry. It's in the
Okay.
car.
No, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
Thank you
well,
for that.
it's
Pretty cool.
it's in a frame on my desk at work, by the way. But I'm
Oh, you
gonna
framed it?
go ahead and
Oh,
what's that? Yeah,
you framed it?
He's
did.
appreciative of at least.
I
You're
am
not,
too. I'm just so busy, dude.
it's in his car. It's in his car,
Yeah.
Jerry. Mine's
I
in a
just
frame.
edited. I just edited
Mine's in a
our
frame.
last 2 episodes, the last
Backwards.
2 days, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, is
The
that
Bon
Elton John
Jovi
one?
and the Depeche Mode. I just edited one that when I came home from work, and I edited the Depeche Mode yesterday and put
Do
them
you
up.
know what the Bon Jovi episode sounds like? Hey, Mooger.
Mooger, fuck you. I like that episode. I
No,
love that.
that was
album.
a rough-
not
that was
the
a rough
episode.
one.
I guess that's the opinions on the episode.
They
Or on
picked-
the
no,
album.
well, it was by Jerry, not me.
I'm sorry,
know.
man. I'm not gonna lie and tell you that I
No,
like something when I
no.
don't, man.
I fucking loved it because, like Eric Lucier and he had me cracking. He had me
Yeah.
crying.
Eric was
It
on
just
fire in
like-
that episode. Yeah.
I
Oh my
love that
God.
guy.
Oh, I love
No.
Eric. I was gonna text him. I was gonna message him today and say, "Give me an episode for Freeform. We need you back on. Give me an idea. What do you want to do?" You know?
He was such a good sport when I was hating on Kiss and Dynamite.
Hey, Kissing Dynamite got over 300 downloads, by the way.
Yes.
And the Kiss Asylum almost has
My
200 right now.
my hatred
What's
for that
that?
album spawned
The
a
Kiss
bunch of
Asylum that came out today has almost 200 downloads.
That's a great album. I
We
love
are
Kiss
bi-
Asylum.
we are huge
Who wants to be lonely?
now.
Love
You
that.
know,
song.
I think we're kicking ass.
Yeah.
I want.
Do you ever,
Like,
do you ever
shit, we have
notice
two.
that on Asylum that Tears Are Falling and Who Wants to Be Lonely is basically the same track?
No,
No, not even.
They're both
no.
great songs.
Well, Chris Senzak said it. The Tears Are Falling is like a rhythmics track, right?
No.
I love
Basically
Tears
the
of
same
Do the
track.
Falling.
Paul,
No
you
one
do the
wants to be
Paul
lonely.
Stanley workout
And
to that.
yet,
My-
though, they
my-
released one as a single, but not the other.
Yeah,
which
it's
kinda-
funny. My
I-
favorite song. My favorite song on the album is All Night.
Yeah, great song.
I like the description I put up on there with the stage rap of 1986 Paul Stanley because when we did that episode, we didn't have that soundboard that came out, and everybody's talking shit about
Ooh.
Paul Stanley's stage rap. So that comment, when I said like Paul Stanley 1986 stage rap, that's fucking
I
perfect.
still have yet to listen to that.
Oh, that was so
I need to get
cringeworthy.
into
That was so.
Oh, I want to go. I
almost
want to
creepy.
actually. I want to find that. Like, I want to find a legal download of that so I can listen to it because I love that Asylum album. Spoiler.
I
alert.
don't have a problem with Paul Stanley's stage raps. I think
Oh
they're
God, he
fun.
sounds
this
horrible.
one was bad.
I think
One
they're
of the worst
fun.
ones yet.
Well,
I-
they just
I
got
just-
real-
I
I
just
didn't
hate-
mind. I didn't mind the 100,000 years or the cold gin rap on Alive, but when it got into the 80s, it was just going and
Yeah.
going and
What
going,
about-
and I'm like,
What about this? People.
People, yeah.
What about fucking who's getting high out there tonight? And he doesn't
How
even
about-
smoke.
Some vodka and orange juice.
God, Dick, the guy doesn't drink or smoke, and he's fucking sitting there
Paul
pandering to
hey,
his audience.
it's the
Paul drinks.
70s.
That's how. That's it. Paul Stanley's
Paul,
awesome.
no, Paul drinks.
You never
He
heard
does.
Ted Nugent talk about drinking or smoking in the 70s?
Yeah, he did.
What
But
did he
when
say?
when he's
He said,
introing,
he
when
said
he's
in an
in, when
interview,
he's,
he said, yeah, you just sit back and pop a
What-
couple of
what-
splits.
when he's introing Wang Dang Sweet Poon Tang from Double Live Gonzo, he sounds like he's on speedballs.
But he said he's never done drugs and he's never really drank. The only thing
Yes,
he's
he
ever
has.
the only
There's
thing
that
he's ever
episode-
drank was what Sammy gave him his Cabo Wabo tequila, and he said that was potent.
Well, there's
No,
that
as
episode-
as a kid,
when-
he had some beers.
Well,
Okay.
Ted Nugent said that Chuck Berry spent time with him, and Chuck Berry wanted him to have a swig of a bottle of wine that he had. So Ted's like, I can't say no to Chuck Berry. So there you go.
That's
Yeah,
cool,
right?
man. Hey, man, I'm just gonna say I love Uncle Ted, but he should stop making music because I don't like that barbecue song.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that
That was
fucking
pretty bad.
horrible.
What was that shit?
Poetry.
Mm.
American.
Dude, he's like in his
whatever song.
70s talking about shit he's doing in his 70s. No, you're done. You're done.
Yeah,
What's next?
you're not gonna get the
What's
girls
next?
now,
A song
Ted.
about
Sorry.
shuffleboard?
He doesn't
Shuffleboard,
want the girls.
whatever. Hey,
Shuffleboard by ants.
did you guys hear that Lincoln Park downgrades LA show due to low ticket sales? They were going to play Dodger Stadium, and now they're going to play the Clippers Arena. And they also canceled 2 shows in Brazil because of low ticket sales, and they're pissed. But the thing is, this is what I gotta say. I think Emily is good, but she ain't no Chester. If this is Lincoln Park coming up back with Chester, they would do Dodger Stadium, no problem. This is not Chester. This is not.
Well, they're like a new band coming up now.
Yes, exactly. And they think they could do fucking stadiums. Why does every band think they can fucking do stadiums now?
I think it's more management,
Yeah,
kind
I was
of
gonna
like
say
putting
they
that
might
bug
not
in.
have anything to do with them.
Right. I think that it's really hard to reboot a band, especially with a different singer. And why not aim high, man? And if you fail and you get knocked down a peg or you got to cancel some shows, okay, man. They reach for the stars and they're landing where they land. And I give all the respect and props to what they're trying to do. I do. But like you said, Mark,
Not
Chester's irreplaceable.
you can't replace Chester. This is
But I
Right.
will
this,
say
this is like
this.
this is like Scott Weiland in Stone Temple Pilots. They replaced him with Chester. They did an EP with that. It didn't do that good. It was okay. And then they got a new singer, but they are an opening band. They aren't fucking.
But I will say this: if you're going to try to replace a singer like Chester, she's a good pick because that bitch can
I
sing.
saw her open up for Slash and Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators and her band Dead Sarah. She was not that good on stage, to tell you the truth. She was fucking boring.
She's good now.
But she was boring on Dead Sarah. I'm just telling you. I was like, next.
Well, I don't bash them at all for what they're trying to do. I don't think it's a cash
I
grab. I
love
don't.
Mike Shinoda. I love Linkin Park. The first 4 albums are amazing to me.
Sure.
But the thing is, nobody has that growl or fucking like hurt that Chester had.
Well, Chester,
Crawling
yeah.
all my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Her singing it sounds so disingenuous to me. It's not
Well,
her pain. She ain't singing about her fucking pain. Chester's
well,
singing about his pain. It
maybe,
sucks.
yeah, maybe she is putting her pain into it, but it was Chester's pain that made it his song. When
I felt him. I felt those lyrics with him
Well,
saying.
did you guys ever get the second record and had a DVD in it back in the day when you had physical product? And
Meteora?
yeah, and
I don't
and
know.
you
I
put
have the CD. I don't know if I have the DVD in there.
so if you put it in the making of, they put his vocal through oscilloscope. There you go, got it out. And his vocal is doing something a vocal shouldn't do. It's got these like different waves bending together, and it's like it makes perfect sense because no one had a vocal like that. I mean, come on, man. The hybrid theory. Shut up when I'm talking to you.
Shut
Shut up.
Fucking
I
love
mean,
that
come
song.
on. You just want to punch somebody in the face.
In the end, oh god, that's my favorite Linkin Park song.
Yeah. Anyway.
Wow, we're talking way too much about that fucking band.
Let's move on to a band you probably like, Jerry. Lou Gramm has let go issues with Foreigner and Mick Jones after the life-changing Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction. And Gramm will join the current lineup for several more dates on his historic farewell tour because Kelly is taking a sabbatical.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, I love Lou. I mean, he's a great fucking rock singer. I mean, I was actually surprised how well he did at the Hall of Fame one. So hopefully he can continue to come up with vocals like that. So
I thought he was shit on. Kelly should not have sang "I Want to Know What Love Is." Just saying.
actually, that whole fucking thing they did with who the fuck sang Kelly Clarkson? Yeah, you just said that.
Yeah.
I got the Kellys confused. I think that Kelly Hansen didn't sing that
Yeah,
song.
Kelly Hansen was singing background vocals.
He was a
on that.
background. He was a background fucking singer in that whole fucking thing. I thought that was so disrespectful, man. Just yeah.
Totally
But Lou,
disrespectful.
Well,
But Lou sang
apparently
all
he
right.
pissed somebody off.
But I'm just saying, at least they have one member that's part of the Hall of Fame. playing with them now.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no Hall of Fame members of fucking Lou Foreigner. Now Lou is fucking back there, and Lou, I've seen him solo. I seen him. They had that Asia band with that other dude doing Asia, and
Oh
Asia
yeah.
band. I forgot the guy's name, but they were really good. That Asia band, and then they backed him up when I saw them.
I remember you posting about that concert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was pretty cool. You know,
That's another lost in music was John Wetton, dude. Oh my God, was fucking incredible, dude.
John
Yeah.
Wayne was good. But fucking Lou Gramm, one of my all-time, him and Dio, Ronnie James Dio, my favorite singers of all time. And then you got Steve Perry. You know, it's hard to take a number one on those, but Lou Gramm has touched my life more than those other two singers. Uh, because Lou is this, I just grew up with that guy's voice. It's like the Double Vision album. Love is
No,
taking its toll. Fucking
I get
Double
that, dude.
Vision, Long, Long Way from Home. I'm at War with the World. My God, that guy, even a solo album, Midnight Blue. God damn, that guy is Lost in the Shadows from the Lost Boys soundtrack. God, that guy could fucking sing, and
Just
he could
between
still
you and
sing.
me.
Huh?
Just between you and me.
Just between you and me on
I
One
don't
Hard
want to
Look.
live without you.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, off of. I love that fucking song, dude. I love
Well,
Inside
No, I
Information.
get that, dude. I get that, dude. You having your favorite singer. My favorite singer is Brad Delp, but I know he hasn't had that.
Well,
as
Brad
big as
Delpa hits me hard too,
he
dude.
don't have the body of work that Lou had, but man,
Mhm.
the fucking his voice was fucking
Well, my
I
top, well, my
yeah.
top two vocalists are Ronnie James Dio and David Coverdale.
Nothing wrong with those picks.
But I do love Lou Gramm, and I was a bit of a dick in one of the BS sessions where I did bands I didn't like, and I put Foreigner in there. But lately, I've been revisiting the Foreigner albums, and the stuff from the '70s is just unbeatable. I feel really stupid for saying I
There's
didn't
not
like.
a bad album up to Foreigner 4.
I do like.
Inside Information took a dip, but I still
I,
love it.
I I like Foreigner now. I've grown to really appreciate them. So I dig Foreigner. I think they're great. Lou Gramm has a great voice. Just listen to Jukebox Hero.
Dude, go listen to
Oh,
us.
that's one of my favorite songs right there.
Listen to us, dude. Listen to Girl on the Moon. My God. Listen to fucking all the deep tracks this guy does.
Foreigner's awesome.
Listen, Luann off Foreigner 4. My God.
Mhm.
What about Girl in Black?
Girl in
Yeah.
Black. Lady in
Or
Black.
black. Yep.
Girl in
Lady in
Black.
Black.
Foreigner 4 was like one of the greatest hit. Well, it has its hits, but yeah, man, those deep tracks, they're all amazing.
Shit.
Dude, you got
But
fucking
I was
Foreigner.
not big on Asian Provocateur. I did not really like that album.
Oh, I love Agent Provocateur. There's a lot of great
Uh,
songs on that fucking album, dude.
You-
Don't Tooth and Nail. Have you heard? I wear
yeah.
Tooth
I own
and
that album.
Nail. Tooth and Nail's a fucking great.
I was not big. I know what love is. I know a lot of people love that song, but
Okay, but the thing is,
and that was yesterday. It's just
listen,
too much keyboard.
but listen to Tooth and Nail. They got a lot of rockers on that song. Those two
All right.
singles are keyboard heavy, but you got Tooth and Nail. There's fucking lots of great
Say
songs.
tooth and nail, I'm thinking Dawkins.
That's
So.
what I'm thinking.
No,
too.
I'm gonna fucking be a dick here. I love Doc and Tooth and Nail, and that song Tooth and Nail is great, but the Foreigner Tooth and Nail version is better to me.
Well,
I never heard it, so I'll have to check that out.
Oh, I will send you the song. It's fucking great. I used to play it on netmetalstation.com, Tooth and Nail. It's a fucking hard rocker, dude. Fucking
Oh, yeah.
love that, man. But fucking we get into also, let's see what I got it. Richie Faulkner, man. He said that last stroke gave him permanent brain damage.
Sad.
Well, I was reading that article the other day. It was crazy, man.
He's
It
a
was
young
like
man, too.
we
He's
knew
not
he
that
we
old.
knew he we knew he went through struggles. In fact, I saw him at Louder Than Life.
Mhm.
And I remember thinking to myself, seeing them, and they were the last band that night. No, they were second to last. Metallica closed it. But I remember looking at him and saying to my friends, I'm like, he looks tired. Oh, hell no. He still looks hot. And I'm like, okay. And then we find out later that his aorta had ruptured and he was rushed to the hospital and all that. And a 12
Yeah, he
hour
had some
surgery.
heart issues in 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not an old dude. I mean, he's a young kid, really, compared to like
Us.
Glenn Tipton and
Yeah.
I know he's married to George Lynch's
yeah, George
daughter.
Lynch's daughter.
Yep.
But then he had like I guess he had a stroke and he had another open heart surgery and
You know what? It shocked me like that because I heard it's unrelated. Well, it is related that Richie Blackmore 18 months ago suffered a heart
Yeah.
attack, and now
That's true.
and that hurts me because Richie Blackmore is one of my favorite musicians on the planet, and that really hurts to know that you know, time stops for nobody, and the day
that
Richie
was
Blackmore dies, it's gonna
oof.
Oh, I feel
pull a
that.
huge hole in my heart.
I'll feel that way with Paige and Gilmore dying.
I knew you were going to say that, Jerry.
Oh, Page is 81.
I love. I think Richie Faulkner is a great player, and he gave Judas Priest a lot of fire.
I
when
think he gave him a
KK
kick in the
left.
ass myself.
I was
Yeah,
already like that with Tom Petty, Prince, and Neil Peart. So
Oof.
I can't take a Geddy Lee
and Edward
or an
and
Alex Lifeson
and Edward
dying.
Van Halen.
Oh, I was like that with Eddie Van Halen too. I can't take any more of these my heroes
Well,
dying, man.
It's gonna
Yeah,
happen. It's
Jimmy
gonna be more
Page.
often, man. It's gonna be more
Jimmy
often.
Page died. Robert Plant, John Paul
Dio.
Jones.
When Dio died, that
Wasn't as
broke
bad
my
for
heart.
me because I kind of was off the Dio train at that time when he passed.
Not me.
But
When Lemmy died, it hurt me.
Yeah, Lem. Yep.
Lemmy wasn't as big for me either because I wasn't that huge a Motorhead fan at that time. But
Oh man, Lemmy was huge to me.
Tom Petty, Prince, Neil Peart, Eddie Van Halen, that hurt. If Daily Roth dies too, that'll fucking hurt. I love David. Even though I love Sammy too. If Sammy dies too, I know Ian Wally will be happy, but I won't. I wonder what he would say.
There will be a week-long
I know exactly what he
celebration.
said. He wouldn't give two shits. He would still be Ian about that.
I don't know. I think Ian does have a heart.
No, not when it comes to Sammy Hagar. I don't think so.
Now Ian does have he has a huge heart.
He has a huge heart. Yeah,
He does. And he was really cool at the fucking Rocket Pod when he just come up to me and gives me a hug. It's like, wow, what's up, dude?
I got a picture with him and Dr. Fuck.
Well, I got it. Oh, looks like I got something to look forward to next week, huh?
Dude, you know what? I'm afraid for your life, Travi.
Why?
You got Ian Wadley and you got the Mooger, the hard drinkers, dude. Are you gonna survive that shit?
Of course I will.
I'm
the one that's not going to be drinking.
Look how good he's doing now. Look how good he's doing.
Okay, but you're gonna have fucking Ian fucking handing him fucking shots, and you're also gonna have Bushy.
So Ian and I are gonna hand him shots. This is how our shots go. This is how Travis' shots go.
Travis, if you need a hand, give me a call. I don't care if it's after 9.
Just have a I'll have a
get away from him. I don't want you to die of alcohol poisoning, buddy.
I'll have a cup of coffee and I'll be okay.
Okay, you don't know that.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Or a Coca-Cola.
Travis, Ian's gonna get you fucked up.
Yes, he will.
And so is Mooger.
Yes, he will.
I only saw Mooger the last day of Rock and Pod at the comedy show, so I didn't get a chance to get fucked up with him. But now, if I would have went
gonna
this
be
year,
one of the first people I look for.
if I would have went this year with Mooger, I would have been fucked up with him.
Dude, Mooger is my blood. Mooger, I'm not saying this because you're here with me right now. But you're my blood brother. You're my blood brother, man.
Yeah, he's just saying it, Mooger. Don't buy his bullshit, Mooger.
Please, don't let him die. Don't let Travi die.
Take him out, get him drunk.
Well, so that's
naked in the parking lot.
Yeah, the day of the Rockin' Pod, I'm completely sober, maybe an edible or two, and then we're saving it for Tuck.
Hell yeah,
saving it for Tuck Smith. Which, I'm going to remember every damn note of that show.
You need a fucking bumper with Tuck Smith.
Every ticket is still available, right?
Tell Tuck Smith
everything.
I am most psyched about meeting Billy Sheehan.
Ooh, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah. Hey, get us a fucking bumper with Billy, dude.
I'm going to try, but it's like, hey, give me a bumper.
Hey, you got Craig Gass and Courtney. You can do it, man.
Yeah, but there was like four
I love
people in the
Courtney
club.
Cronin.
So
Dude, actually, the person I'm really excited to meet out of all of everybody, it's kind of an odd choice, but I'm really excited to meet Don Jameson.
Oh, I got a
No,
picture
he's
with him,
great.
dude.
He's great.
He told me when I asked him, man, I said, I missed that metal show at the comedy club. And he says, man, we got some stuff coming up. And they did That Rocks. That's what came out
Yep.
on YouTube. Have you
Don
guys
Jameson kind of gave me the hints about Iron Maiden's debut album, and that's what led me to becoming a metal fan.
Hey,
was listening to the first
Mooger,
Maiden album.
I need a bumper with Don Jamerson. I love that motherfucker.
Well, he did get a picture with our dog
He's
Sadie at the last Rockin' Pod.
I got a picture with him. I'll put it up on our page right now. I got a picture.
To me,
I'll put
he
it.
and Jim Florentine are the funniest motherfuckers on that show.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
sir.
like how they bust Eddie's balls.
I wish Jim Florentine would come to Rockin' Pod.
Yeah, I wish he would too. But Don
Jim
Jamerson
Florentine is great on Sirius XM.
Don Jamerson?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Florentine.
No, Jim Florentine. Yep.
Jim
I like
Florentine
Jim
plays a
Florentine.
lot of great obscure metal bands.
Yeah.
Have you guys
Yeah.
watched That Rocks with all three of them from that
Not
metal show?
really. I didn't really watch that. I
It's
like that
really
metal
good.
show, but I didn't.
It's really good, man.
Well, they started out like doing them every week or every other week, and then or every week.
They're
and then
doing
one
it
every
when they
other
have
week.
time now.
And then it's like, we'll do
It's
them
when
here and
Eddie
there when we
Trump's
can.
available.
Yeah. Well, it's actually when they're available because they are working comics, dude. They are
Well,
working.
Don Jameson has always been my favorite.
Don Jamerson, I love that guy. That's why I want a bumper. Free and Mooger and
Yeah,
Jerry.
I'm writing down your menu, buddy. I've got
Mooger and
Tut
Jerry.
Smith. I've got Don Jameson.
I'll hold Don Jameson down, and Mooger will fucking say, "Talk, damn it."
I
Talk.
want Don to pick an album for us to review on Freeform. Get that motherfucker on.
Okay, let me put that on the subparticle.
Tell him we're friends with
subtext
Courtney
9.
Dold. Tell him we're friends with Courtney Dold, and she has been on our show.
Well, hey, if Don Jameson,
Mooger's writing it down. He's now up to
as long as it's not a death metal band.
He's typing his ass off.
As long as it's not one of those death metal bands.
He's like a court reporter.
Well, you know what? When I was watching that when I was watching that metal show, Don Jameson said the metal album that broke him, that got him into it, was the first Maiden album. So we should review that. I'd love to be on
the first Maiden album.
We didn't kill her.
And you know what?
Oh, we didn't kill her. We haven't done the first one yet.
When he talked about the first Maiden album,
well, I don't do early Maiden without you, Jerry.
No, this is important. It convinced me to go buy the first Maiden album, and I wasn't a big metal fan, but when I first heard Prowler and Remember Tomorrow, it made me it opened my eyes to heavy metal music. So I credit Iron Maiden with getting me into the metal genre.
Okay, Mark, let me just recap here. We need Aaron Camaro, Chris Sinjak, with Jerry included, right? That's one.
Ian Wadley.
Yeah, Jerry's name needs to be in there. Yeah.
But we need
what's his name again?
They don't basically have to say our names. Just say, "Hey, you are listening to the Freeform Rock podcast."
Okay.
We don't need them to say our names. Just say our show.
Don't make me lose count here, buddy.
Okay.
And then we got Don Jameson with an album that he wants us to review, right?
As long as it's not death metal.
Or
Slayer.
I love death metal.
Or Slayer.
Who's this guy? Oh,
Billy Sheehan.
Billy Sheehan.
Ian.
Oh, Ian will never do a bumper for us, dude.
Not for us.
He won't do it for us.
He will say Sammy Hagar sucks. Put that in.
Hey, you could say you're listening to the Freeform Rock podcast. They suck like Sammy Hagar. Get him to say that.
Okay.
Ian's cool.
He would say that. He would say, "You're listening to the Freeform Rock podcast," and he sucks just as bad as Sammy Hagar. He will say that for you.
I'll say this here and now. My favorite RMCP episode is the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge.
That was good.
That's my favorite. Where he's just. It's a funny review.
We had to talk Terrence off the ledge, dude. I I was coming home from work and I couldn't make it home. I was going to Victorville. I went into a parking lot and recorded that shit with him because I didn't want to miss that episode, dude.
That was a fun. That
I
was a
did it
When
fun.
on
I
my phone.
when I was discovering podcasting and everybody in the business, that was one of the first episodes I heard was that for unlawful cardinal knowledge.
Oh,
Oh
the
shit!
part where the part where Ian started laughing when Marc mentioned plenty of fish.com.
Or that's where I was getting some women at that time.
And Ian's like cackling about it.
He's cackling. Dude, I love those guys, man.
Me too.
They are amazing people. And dude, I stopped and we stopped recording for a second because Terrence wanted to bail because Ian was going
Oh,
off.
Terrence is a pussy.
You know, I just stop, dude. Let him go. He's got problems, but he's not a pussy. He's
All right.
autistic. Okay, just let him go on that, man. Let it
Okay.
go. Let it go. You know, Ian wanted to bring Terrence on an episode with us on Freeform, but he decided that it's in Terrence's best interest that he doesn't do an episode with him because he doesn't want to send him over the edge. So Ian has a fucking heart. So put it that way. Because Ian kept bugging me, get Terrence on, get Terrence on. I go, well, Terrence said he'd do it, but man, he just got over shit. And I told him that. And he said, you know what? Let's
Really?
not do it.
You know what? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, but I'm just saying, Terrence is a person. Terrence got me into podcasting.
Is he okay?
He's okay, man. He's okay. He's got a like 80-year-old daddy to take care of, man. Just let the guy go, man. Let him go.
Okay. I'm trying to.
He ain't talking shit about anybody anymore.
That's good.
He's got help. He's
I
a
think
good guy.
he's gotten over that stuff now.
Yeah, he will never be on our podcast anymore because he said some racist shit. But I can't put him on anymore, and he knows that. I've told him. So
We're all human beings, and
we're all human beings. We fuck up. We all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So just
that's
put it
right.
that way. Yeah.
You're a great man, Marc.
I am not a great man. I am a human. A human can never be a great man.
You know what, Marc?
Speak for yourself.
Marc, you're a great guy.
No.
Well, Marc,
I try to be humble. I try to be there
Marc,
for people, but I fuck up. I am
Marc,
human. I fuck up. Like
well,
all
Marc, you
we
know
all
what,
fuck
Marc?
up.
To me, you're a good person, and I love you very much.
Well, thank you for that. You guys got anything else to say, man? What's going on in music? What's going on?
Oh,
Hey, did we not get out of here without talking about the late great Val Kilmer?
Hold on. You know, Tim is here, right?
Tim,
Tim,
say
wanna say
something. What
anything?
do you got, man, Tim?
I just saw on YouTube that, how am I going to put this? Richie Sambora is open to going back to Bon Jovi.
What?
Uh-oh.
Well, that's on YouTube. That shit's fake.
No, it was an interview.
It's on Billy Corgan's
He didn't
Yeah,
say he
I
was
heard.
going back to
No, he said he'd
Bon
like
Jovi
to.
in an
He
It's
interview.
a
said he was
possibility.
open to going
There's
back
some,
to
there's
Bon
there's
Jovi.
some Bon Jovi I like.
He's been saying that for years, but the thing is that I heard that whole interview with Richie, and it was an amazing interview with him, and I like it. And I like what Billy Corgan told him. He says, you know, in the alternative world, we like you, Richie, because you are different than what John is, you know, and stuff like that. You put your own or it's something out there. He says, we in the alternative world, we respect you, Richie. And I was like, wow, because alternative is kind of stuck up. They're kind of assholes with the hair metal, the metal, whatever, but they like Richie a lot. And that's fucking cool. And
that's
he
one
said,
person's opinion.
he said when Richie left Bon Jovi, that Bon Jovi wasn't the same. It wasn't what he liked of Bon Jovi, and he figured out that Richie was the missing piece of Bon
Of
Jovi.
course.
And I totally agree with him.
Of course. He helped start the band, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
I think Richie Sambora has a great voice.
Oh fuck yeah! I love his two solo.
He has a song called River of Love, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that. I think that song's great.
Stranger in
No,
This
he tried
Town
out
was
for
another.
Kiss.
Stranger's Town, great album.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a competent.
We
guitar
need to
player.
review that album, by the way. I love that fucking album.
Oh,
You know
hands
what?
down all day
You know
long.
what? One of my favorite Bon Jovi deep tracks is "Homebound Train" from New Jersey.
Oh, I love that
love
song.
That song's
Woo,
great.
woo!
Woo,
Oh,
woo! I love that
Oh
song.
my. Oh my.
I
You
love
know,
Born to Be My Baby. I love
he
it.
tried out for
That's a
Kev.
great song too.
Oh my.
Oh my!
Jerry, feel free to grab the trash can.
I
The
know.
trash can.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Jerry.
still
I know
gonna
you're
do
not too
Bounce with
loud
you,
on live,
motherfuckers.
Jerry.
I do love the album Bounce a lot.
Yeah,
Hey man,
Jerry.
whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever floats your boat.
Jerry, I love how honest you are.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do a review on an album and say that's a great fucking album when it's not. I just never look.
Right.
I just I tried and tried to like Bon Jovi, man.
I
don't like
like
his
the way you
voice.
call. I like the way you
Did
call.
you try and try?
I like
try,
John Bon Jovi as a
like
person.
I
I like him as a
tried.
person. Absolutely, great fucking human being.
I,
Absolutely,
I like it when you call a song a flesher.
a two flusher. Yeah, a two flusher. It takes two fucking flushes to take it down.
Hey,
You
the
kick
thing
that
is,
flusher with your
Jerry, I
foot.
get you on that because
and a
I
pleasure
tried to
double
like
flush.
Ghost and
flushes.
Slayer. I tried to like Ghost and Slayer, and I just can't. So I get you on Bon
Oh,
Jovi.
so those two bands rule.
Yeah, to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I whip my hair back and forth. That
Tom
music.
Araya has one of the worst voices in thrash metal I've ever heard.
I love his voice.
Oh my boy, hold on.
Jerry, you don't like Bon Jovi. I get to say you don't like. Okay, let's make it even. You don't like Bon Jovi. You don't like Oingo Boingo, right? So there you go. Bon Jovi. I don't like. You don't like Bon Jovi. You don't like Oingo Boingo.
Let's he
But I
doesn't
like Bon
he doesn't
Jovi.
like
I
Jane's
don't like
Addiction.
Ghost, and I don't like Slayer. So we're
Well,
even.
Jerry doesn't
I'm
like
gonna
Jane's Addiction. Jerry
I'm gonna
doesn't
throw
like
the
Jane's
tiebreaker
Addiction,
here.
so we can do nothing shocking, and they'll say
Oh, I
flesh.
love James.
Duran.
Let's do Jane's Addiction.
Hey.
I think Perry Farrell is better than Tom Araya.
Duran.
Travis,
Think
man,
of
come
feeling.
on.
We're gonna do Seven and the Reggae Tiger and Duran one day.
My name is Rio.
We already done Rio, but
And I
we can
dance
do a
on the
redo.
sand.
Let's do nothing
Tim,
shocking, baby.
what is the worst besides Sammy Hagar? What is the worst thing you hate?
Uh,
I'm
What
talking
is
to
what?
Tim, not you,
I'm
Travis.
gonna be
What is
using
the
a
worst
bunch of
thing
this
I
tonight.
hate?
Yeah, you hate Sammy Hagar a lot. But what is
Yeah.
one band that you just can't get into that everybody likes?
REM.
Well, I know that. Give me
I
another
love
band besides
REM.
that one.
REM rules.
I love REM.
The Cure.
I don't like the Cure
Ooh,
either.
Ouch. Ouch.
Depeche Mode.
Yeah,
Ouch.
Jerry almost died doing that review of Black Celebration, by the way.
I literally almost died. Yes, I did. And the last thing, I took my headphones off and I'm like, this is not going to be the last fucking thing I'm listening to before I die.
Listen to something quick. Listen to something quick. Switch the track.
Hey, Mooger, did you get that track I sent you, but not tonight, that you didn't listen to?
Yes, I did. I
What'd you think
actually
about
liked it quite a bit. Quite a bit. I love
That's
it.
a great song.
I hear a Cure song, and it makes me appreciate Motorhead that much more.
I love
Amen,
Motorhead,
brother.
but I like the Cure
Amen.
also.
Friday, I'm in love. Oh God, it's terrible.
Hey,
Absolutely.
I love that
Hey,
song.
that is the worst.
I love
Cure
those songs,
song
especially
ever.
on Fridays.
Terrible. It's terrible.
I love rock and roll.
Dude, show me how you do that.
Show me the
one
rewind or
that
the fast
makes
forward
me
The
button.
one that makes me scream, she
Or
said.
in between days, just like heaven.
I will always love
Love
you. Oh my
you.
God.
Oh my God.
Now you guys are starting to sound like
My
the Cure
daughter,
does in
bless her heart, I love
Smithereens.
my daughter. I love the Smithers. But yeah, my
Really?
daughter loves the Cure. She loves the fucking Cure. So
Does she like Susie and the Banshees? Do you like Susie and the
I
Banshees?
don't
Jerry?
know. Be honest with you, I couldn't tell you a song.
Have you
fucking
heard
say.
Cities Lies and your cities lies and dust? No.
All that 120 minutes, whatever that fucking
With
shit was
JG
called.
Jackson? JG Jackson.
All that
showed
MTV,
shit.
that's everything on that fucking show sucked. Because if you're on that fucking show, you sucked.
You know, Collective Soul was on that show.
No, they were not. Don't
They
say
were
that.
not. They did have videos on that show.
Well then, okay, maybe I'll take that back then.
Yeah.
You know what band I really
And
hate?
I do like early REM though. I will say that much.
Not
You
me.
know
I
what?
don't like
Here's the band I should have.
Europe or all that other fucking. But no.
Hey, so was Driving and Crying was on 120 minutes, by the way.
The fuck, were they short on videos or something? The fuck was Driving and Crying doing on there?
Drive Me Courageous was totally alternative, dude.
No, it was not.
It was too. That
Boy,
voice was
driving
totally
and
alternative.
crying. I don't
You
know
never
that.
heard Driving and Crying?
No.
They didn't
What?
know where to place them in a record store
Yeah.
or on TV. They didn't know where to put them.
Yeah, they put
So
them
they
on
kind of
20 minutes.
they did,
I
but they
like-
were also on VH1 and MTV and
You never
Fly Me
heard Drive
Courageous
Me
was
to
everywhere.
Build. You never heard the Build a Fire or Drive Me Courageous, Travis?
No.
No, Fly Me Courageous was their biggest song.
Yeah, but I like all their albums. You know what album really
I have
sucked?
never heard another song other than Fly Me Courageous.
You never heard To Build a Fire?
Nope.
Oh, Driving and Crying rules.
What band are we
Gary,
talking
you know
about?
To Build a Fire, right?
Yes, I like driving and crying.
What-
I
what's
love
the-
Driving
Driving
and Crying, Travis.
What's the name of the band?
Driving and Crying.
Never heard of them.
Well, we'll send you.
Doesn't
we'll
that
send
sound
you
like a
tracks.
country band now?
No, not even close.
Do you
No,
want a
but it
bumper
sounds
from
like
them,
the
Mark?
name
Do you want a
sounds like a
bumper?
country
You want a
band.
bumper?
You want a bumper from that, Mark, too?
You want a bumper from
I
Driving
want
and
a
Crying? I'm
bumper.
sure
I
they-
want a bumper from Dan Huff if he goes.
You know, Mark, remember when we did our top 11 one-hit wonders?
Yeah.
I should have included Driver's Seat from Sniffing the Tears. Remember
Yep.
that song?
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know the song at all.
That's
I
a
tell you
great
what, Mark,
song.
I tell you what, if I can get one person to go with me to Dan Huff's office, I will actually try to go in if you want me to when I'm in Nashville this week.
I
next
love
weekend.
Dan Huff, man. Get him to do a bumper.
I know
for-
exactly where his office is, man. So he's big in the country community in
Yeah,
Nashville.
I just want him to say this is Dan.
Let me add it to the list.
Giant. Well,
I
he
guess
ain't going to rock
Mooger's going to be the person.
Hey, who was
Yeah.
that? It was that asshole from Twisted Sister that wouldn't talk to us unless we paid him.
Oh,
Eddie
fucking
Ojeda.
guitars.
Eddie Ojeda.
Yeah, Eddie Ojeda.
Dan, fuck that guy.
No, he was
Jerry,
all
I
right
love
with
your
me.
doc-
You know,
Jerry, I
Dee
love your
Snyder
doc-
would have fucking talked to us, right, if he was there.
Pretty much.
No.
But that's what he was
Dee
there for.
Snyder would have talked to us, but
I don't
fucking
know.
Ojeda was a dick.
That was one cool thing about Ron Keel. He was very approachable, at least. So,
Yeah, and fucking Ojeda was a jerk.
he was, well.
You know
That's
what
why I
like
think
some-
I think Twisted Sister is so fucking overrated.
I like some stuff that Ron Keel was a part of. I like
His
Hey,
early stuff
you
was
want a
good.
vinyl? He's got a vinyl he can sell you.
I
for 50
like
bucks.
the first. I like the one Steeler album.
Do you
with
want a bumper
with
from Ron
Yngwie
Keel?
Malmsteen.
No,
I like that
No,
one.
no.
I
Oh,
like.
Steeler. Yeah,
I like a
scratch
lot.
that off the list.
I like a lot of the. There's a couple Keel albums I like.
mm-hmm.
The Right to Rock and such. I like that stuff. That's a great album,
A
man.
little
Yeah,
shiny.
how do you guys do that, man? Steeler.
The Whole Day in
because
Hell,
it's here and I haven't opened it to play it yet.
Backstreet Driver, Whole Day in Hell. Great album.
Hey, Rick Fox will be
The
on
last,
the show.
the
if we
last
ever get
great
him on
album
here.
Yngwie's been on.
Oh
know,
no!
I would-
That goes to Alcatraz. No,
I'm
Parole for
afraid
Rock
to
and
bring
Roll.
Rick Fox on this show. Rick, if you're listening, I love you so much, brother. The thing is,
Rick-
I don't want to down your brother Ron Keel because he means so much to you. But that Keel Fest too was horrible.
I think he'd probably even tell you that sucked.
Well,
Well,
to me, the best.
We didn't even make it to them playing because we left because it was so bad.
Well, the best Yngwie Malmsteen album is No Parole from Rock and Roll from Alcatraz.
I agree with that.
Because Graham Bonnet is the man.
He's okay.
Fuck you.
I actually
You're
like
off.
I actually like the second album better with Steve Vai.
That's a great album too.
Yeah, but Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah. Not a fan
Mooger?
of that.
How's that new album?
The fucking new album's amazing. It's a third in a series of Baxis. That's the whole thing, man. Coheed's got so many moving parts to it. But
You carry the torch for that band, dude. Cool.
I like him too. I just don't listen to them as much as Mooger does.
well,
Right.
and I got a guest coming on, God willing, May 2nd, and we're gonna review one of my guests and I's favorite Coheed albums, if not our favorite albums of all time. So
Cool.
And Jerry's got a pick for the 18th, which he hasn't given me yet.
Oh, what is it?
Because we changed picks because he's got somebody he wants on, and we need Andy Rodriguez for my U2 the Joshua Tree. So we moved Joshua Tree from the 18th to the 25th.
I'm a casual YouTube fan, so I'm gonna let you guys have the Joshua Tree. I do like that album, but I want to leave it to you guys to do that
Well, I want to do an album that Jerry liked.
one.
That was the last. That was the last good one you two had.
No, you like
Right,
Rattle and Hum.
No, the
well, that's
Joshua
not real.
Tree.
That's not really. Well, I guess it is
Well,
kind
there's
of
half,
studio.
dude.
no.
Most of it's fucking
The
studio.
Joshua Tree is a good album. It's just I'm not very knowledgeable about YouTube.
Why don't
So-
you get that shit in
Yeah,
there?
that's true.
man?
They're still trying to Desire, Angel of Harlem. Those are good tunes. So yeah,
I'm-
okay.
Love
Yeah.
Comes to Town, fucking BB
Yeah,
King.
BB King. Yeah, that's a good.
It,
That's a good
it's
track.
it, that that's the
God
reason-
Part 2.
Did
Yeah,
you
okay, I
guys
don't know
do
that
Van
one.
Halen Balance yet?
Well, dude, yeah, we did that with fucking Doc. I did that with Dr. Fuck.
Doctor. Oh, that's
No,
another
but weren't
classic.
you guys gonna
We didn't
re-review
talk
it?
about the album. He just went off on me.
I thought you guys were gonna re-review it.
We are gonna re-review it, but not with Dr. Fuck.
I don't like that album, so I'm not gonna be part of it.
Why don't you be a part of it? Jerry wanted an album to take the fuck out of. We did Depeche Mode Black Celebration.
Okay. Well, look, I'm not.
You know
a
the
Van
fucked up. Hold
Halen-
on. You know the fucked up part about doing that Depeche Mode was? I actually liked one song.
I'm just, I'm not a massive Sammy fan, but I love fucking Montrose, dude. I love heavy
I
metal.
do want to do the first Montrose album.
I love heavy metal. I love.
That's not a Montrose.
I
That's
know,
a
but
Sammy
that's
Hagar
a great Sammy
soundtrack
song.
song.
But that's about it. I don't like Van Hagar. But I'm not like as volatile about Van Hagar as other people are.
Hey, on BS Sessions one day, we're gonna, because we did do our 11 concert, like DVDs or whatever. We're gonna do our 11 concerts that we've been to.
That sucked.
No, that we're
Even
good.
though we've already done that episode.
We haven't done that we've been to.
Yeah, because Pink Floyd Pulse was my number one. I remember it now.
I don't remember
What's
that.
the best concert you ever been to?
Yeah.
Best concert
Okay.
I've ever been to. Fuck, that's
Best
I think-
11.
You know what?
I don't think we did that. We did the things on fucking yeah, Pulse was on a DVD, Jerry.
That's
Maybe
a
it was
great
concert DVDs.
that and
I will look it up on our
But that was the Division Bell tour. Which
That
was
and
Yeah.
Delicate Sound of Thunder are great live albums.
yes.
I love them, and
I'm saying
well,
concerts we've been to that we actually went to.
my favorite concert I've ever been to was Rob Zombie.
What
Well,
about
save 'em.
you, Tim? What's the best concert you ever been to?
Oh, that was Motorhead and the Scorpions.
Nice.
Ooh,
What about you,
In
Jerry?
Germany, right? You were in Germany,
Oh,
right?
the see Pink Floyd actually perform. That was definitely my favorite.
I saw Aerosmith in 2012 with Cheap Trick.
Right.
Yeah, I
Jesus
saw
fucking
them
opens for
in
everybody, fuckers.
85.
Fucking pisses me off.
You know, Aerosmith at that show, they did the title track of Toys in the Attic, and they did a combination.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I think I was at that same show Ralph was at.
Yeah, you guys are Florida.
Where are you at, Travis? You're in Florida, but where?
I'm in West Palm Beach.
That's where I was fucking from.
And
To
you know
John
what?
I.
It's funny. It's like
You ever
way
heard?
before-
Hold on. You ever heard of John I. Leonard High School?
Yes, I do. I pass.
That's where I
by
used
there
to
all the-
go. That's where I
pass
used
by
to
there all
go.
the- I live about 20 minutes away.
Where was
Actually,
where
actually,
was
it was
I
right
Dream
there.
of
Actually,
Jeannie at?
I lived in Green Acres. It's actually right
You,
next.
you know
to
what's funny? It's like way before the RMCP podcast got started. I probably went to the same Cheap Trick show as Ralph did.
What was
Possibly.
where was I Dream of Jeannie at? West Palm Beach?
Oh, I don't know.
My
that
dad
was Cape
saw,
Canaveral.
you know,
Yeah,
my
because they were
dad,
astronauts, dude.
Yeah.
my dad saw Jimi Hendrix at the Miami racetrack.
I just keep hearing stories about that sportatorium. That's fucking amazing.
It was awesome to go see concerts there, but it was a fucking rust bucket, dude. It fucking leaked. It was
The Palm Beach
muddy. I mean, fucking it was like a mud bath. The parking lot, dude. It was fucking. Just,
you know, the
Yeah,
Palm Beach Auditorium was great to see shows at. My dad said that until the Jehovah Witnesses bought it.
You know,
oh, really?
Yeah.
I go to the best venue of all time.
Saw Kiss Asylum there.
Do you know where I go to? A
Where?
lot. The Forum.
Nice.
Well, good for you.
Guess who played the Forum and most of how the West Forum?
I've been to the Strip. I've been to the whiskey. Snob.
Yeah,
I haven't been.
sometimes
I've never been to the whiskey.
Oh, really?
I've never been to the whiskey, but I've been to the Roxy and I've been to the Rainbow Bar and Grill. And it was
sometimes
we met Chris Sinzak there when he came out here. And
Mhm.
I met
For
him there.
NAMM.
That's the first time I ever
Yeah.
went
What
there.
was he out there for?
Huh?
NAMM.
What was Chris out there for? Oh,
He was out there for a kiss something. They were doing a kiss cruise out there or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, were they? I thought he was out there for NAMM. Maybe that was way
No, it
earlier
wasn't
than when he
NAMM.
met.
I
Okay.
work across from NAMM and I could never get in that fucking place.
See, you guys are fucking lucky.
my dad saw Pink
Where I
Floyd.
grew up in Windsor, Vermont, which is like a town of 3,000 people. We graduated 75 people in my graduating class, and the only concerts you could go to were in either Worcester, Mass, or Glens Falls, New York, or down in Hartford, Connecticut, or over in Rhode Island.
How long of a drive?
Oh, 3 hours.
What?
What?
That's
Yeah.
I hear Jerry complain about an hour drive to go see concerts. It's about the same for me to go to a Forum show.
Dude, I know you could say Los Angeles traffic, this and that, but fucking Nashville traffic sucks ass, man.
Dude,
It
it
really
takes me an
does.
hour and a half to get to a Dodger game.
I mean, there's
or a
some there,
Forum
it's like
show.
a fucking maze. I mean, cars come out of they'll veer on right in front of you. I mean,
Insane.
it's fucking.
I drive through Nashville, no problem.
Oh well, you must
At
be
all.
going through the right times then.
Oh,
No,
Fuck
but what
Nashville
I'm
driving.
trying to tell you, Jerry,
I'd rather drive in San
it
Francisco.
takes me an hour and a half to get to the LA Forum for my whole life. So.
well, when I get to Rockin' Pod, Mike said I could spend time with him and Bushy.
Oh, you're gonna get fucked up with Bushy, dude.
You're
You're gonna
I
get
can't-
fucked up with Mooger.
I can't wait.
Fucked up with Ian, dude. Dude, I pray for you. I pray for
I
your
can't
soul.
wait. I can't wait to meet Metal Mike. We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
Metal
And
Fucking
Mike.
great guy.
You're gonna see
Great guy.
Bill Rosenberry. He's a
Cool guy,
fucking
too.
great head too, dude.
So far, as planned,
I love
my only
Bill.
fucked up times at the Rockin' Pod are going to be the pre-party Friday night.
Oh, I'm gonna
And
be
I'm probably
there.
going to get kind of toasty. I'm going to be sober for the Rockin' Pod Expo. Tuck Smith could be off the rails, but it ain't going to be.
Well,
until
before you
the
get
end.
off the rails, get his fucking promo.
Okay,
No,
I've got it, man. You see how many names I got? You see how many names I
You
have?
know me and you love Tuck and Chris.
The latest
I got the
Tuck
names,
Smith,
man.
the latest Tuck Smith album is great.
Yeah.
Both of them are great.
No, it's the Ballad of a Misfit
listen to
Youth.
him and the Biters. Fucking great in that band too.
Oh, amazing! He's no spring chicken, man. He's been at it
No,
for
the
a long
Biters is
time.
great too, dude.
Dude, Mooger's my blood brother, man. We talk about music while we're texting each other. We just go on about albums and such, man. Mooger's my blood brother.
And he texted me at 10:30 and I said, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah, no, I get like a text at 12:30. What's up, brother?
I told Travis to fuck off.
I've been asleep for like 3 hours because I'm an old man. I go to bed early sometimes.
Holy
so.
shit, was that me? I'm sorry.
And he goes, "Well, I didn't call you." And I said that post was about texting and calling because I hear the vibration.
Damn.
All right, guys, I gotta run.
Yeah, let's
Alright,
get the fuck out of here, man. You guys have a great time at Rockin' Pod and fucking promote Freeform Rock Podcast and promote BS Sessions, Jerry. That's your shit too. Get us fucking going,
we'll see.
man. And if Charles Trainer is there, fucking wear some fucking
Here.
bulletproof vest. And
From Kevlar.
Kevlar.
And
All right,
tell them
guys.
that Oasis is not as good as Cheap Trick.
Fucking Cheat Trick fucking kills Oasis. We're out of here, guys. Later.
Peace.
Love you
Bye.
guys. Bye.